All right, everybody. It's Paul from Alexandria Knife Sharpening and Laser Engraving. I told you this was going to happen. Uh, I, I told you I would probably hear from KFMK, and I actually got a pretty nice little email from them stating that they appreciated my video and that they had been following my videos before, and they appreciated the recommendations that I made to them on how to improve that product. Not only did I make recommendations on how to improve that product, but I made recommendations on a additional product that I think they should come out with. And my goodness, like talk about fast. Here's already an updated version of the sharpening angle guide. And they added a couple things, so I'm sure they probably looked at other things that other people recommended too. Just fantastic, super fast. And bam, look at this. We already have the new version with the nice thin angle guide so that you don't bang your knife bolsters onto it. I don't have it in hand yet. I did, as you can actually see here, I ordered 3 of these. I got 2 for my own machines, and I'm gonna give 1 away to my followers. You know, I do that monthly giveaway every month for the followers of the channel. That's the paid members, followers of the channel, not just the regular members. Anyone can follow the channel. But for the paid members, we are gonna be giving 1 of these away. Isn't supposed to arrive until November 1st. But here's the other thing that I noticed. So I guess they got a bunch coming in. What's interesting is I ordered 3 and it said there was 1 left, and it still keeps saying that there's 1 left every time I do this. So I'm suspecting they might have a whole lot of stock coming back into play. So I will put the link in this video for you guys if you're interested in this and you don't want to do the conversions yourself. This might be worth getting. The only thing I can't tell from this, and I'm assuming it's something that's probably still going to have to be done, is I suspect to fit on like a Tulker or a Vivor version, you're probably still going to have to grind away a little bit of that back clamping area that I've shown before that is just too tiny to fit on the Tulker and Vivor styles. But I mean, it's such an easy thing to do. And I have that video that I showed how I did it. Even if you had no tools, you can do it with your machine. Get a nice heavy grit Cubitron or a Bora 7 belt and just grind that part in the back down a little bit, and you can slide this right on. Totally blown away with how fast they came out with this, but I guess not really, because they basically came out and said, you know, they literally straight up came out and said, yeah, we've been looking at your content. And they must have seen this and said, hey, you know what? Why don't we do this? Now, I don't love the fact that we went from a $20 angle guide now all the way up to a $49 angle guide. I would like to see that price come back down a bit. I mean, yeah, you definitely made some nice changes. It is also some nice improvements on some of the things going on there. I still feel that, you know, could there be more that we do here? Yeah, there could be some interesting things here. And they basically just added these parts to that existing guide, but it does look like they, you know, did they cut away some? It's hard to say. It looks like so they have the sliding board, and then they have just the angle piece, which they added. Yeah, they just added it to the existing platen, but no reason why this wouldn't work. And that's it's a nice little option to have there. So that's pretty cool. And I like the wider fence that they added for doing bigger things like cleavers and things like that. So it's still some fantastic improvements to this angle guide, which is just a great angle guide all around. But yeah, so I'm going to check these out for you. I'm going to let you know my opinions of them once I get them November 1st. And I'll put the link in here for those of you that are interested in them. I don't know how long that only 1 in stock's going to stay there, because like I said, I just purchased, as you can see, 3 of them 2 for my own machines and 1 to give away. Let me know if it at some point stops saying 1 in stock if you decide to get one. That's it. And I thought this was really cool. And I thought a lot of you guys would probably be interested in this. And I think it's, again, a very cool and extremely fast response from KFMK. I'm excited about it. And what I'm really excited about is I actually hope they take my recommendation for the other product and make it. Because if they do, that will be awesome. And, I have some correspondence now going back and forth with them. And hopefully, maybe if they decide to go down that road, we'll have another really cool thing to premiere here at some point soon. So we'll see. Because I think it's another thing that in the sharpening community would be really beneficial to have. So we'll see what happens there. But that's it for now. I wanted to just show you guys this because I was just shocked. I wasn't surprised to hear from them, but I was shocked to see that they already made some changes to kind of do exactly what we're trying to do here. Now, they did it differently than I would do, and I still like the $19 regular angle guide, and hopefully they keep selling that too, because I think there's guys out there that will just go and buy that and still make the changes themselves, because there's nothing wrong with doing that. It works really great, and it's still pretty easy to do. Here you go. If you don't feel like cutting and dealing with any of that stuff, or you just want to try it, we now have the KSAG3 angle guide, and looks like we got a company out there that really wants to be the new angle guide king. That's what I'm getting. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hope you enjoy this. Just want to update you on all that, and I'll let you know once I have them in and can start really getting into them and tearing them apart and seeing what we can do with these too. Because hey, what the fun of all this is modifying it, right? We all like to make it work for us. However we need to do that. One other quick reminder, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Super Grit, where we're getting all of our abrasives now. And remember, all followers of the channel get a 10% discount by using Paul25, and paid members of the channel, you get even more special pricing. Remember to use your 2 discount codes that you get off of my website behind the password protected page that it sits on. You guys get an even bigger discount by using the 2 codes. Super Grit's great. I really enjoy working with these guys, and Arturo, he has been fantastic working with us and helping the sharpening community get really great items. For you guys that are using 1x30s, 2x42s, and all the different types of belts, don't forget to check out the belt section to see the numerous different options that we have here. We have some really great stuff in the belts area, and some of the new ones are even in here, even though I didn't get my samples yet. The one that's here that is new is the Primza belts. And where are they? So yes, they're already out of stock. So this might explain why I didn't get them. Did you guys buy these before I even got my samples? Because I'm getting a feeling that's what might have happened, because the Primza A30 and A16 are already sold out. How did that happen? I didn't even get my samples yet. Did somebody notice that that he put these up already and I didn't even get my chance to review them? All right, you guys aren't allowed to do that. You're supposed to wait till I at least get a chance to check something out. Yeah, he's been great at just bringing in new stuff. I'm really looking forward to getting these. They are supposed to be competition for 3M Trizac, but we also still have 3M Trizac for those of you that are diehard, kind of like me, and love the 3M Trizac. We have those here as well, so you can still get those. And keep in mind, you get special pricing on these and the 10% discount. And if you're a member of my channel, which you can join for as low as $2.99 a month, you get even more special pricing on top of these. So you get your own pricing on the belts that we use the most, like the 1x30 belts. And there's lots of other cool ones in here. We also have the Acceleron. I reviewed these before. These are really nice. They're worth trying. And some guys really like the Sunmax belts. I did use them for doing some refinishing work, and I really liked them. And that's the one that I recommended. You absolutely have to be an edge trailing sharpener if you're going to use the Sun Max belts. Don't use those edge leading, but for guys that love to edge trail, it's a pretty cool belt at a very reasonable price in that 1x30 range. So don't forget to check out Super Grit. And that's it. I will talk to you all soon. All links and codes will be in the description of this video for those of you that need to know where to go get them.